Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. We are midweek, it is Wednesday. I do want to quickly just apologize for not getting a reading out the last 2 days, you guys. There has been one delay after another, and then I tried to upload a video last night and it's still trying to upload right now. So I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I've been trying. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get into the reading here. So I do want to also thank really quickly everyone who has subscribed recently. Welcome to the family and welcome everyone back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be a general reading. Okay, one part of the reading may resonate and another part may not, and that is completely okay. In some instances, none of the reading may resonate, and that is completely normal. Okay, if you are not, this reading is not resonating for you and you have time, feel free to check out my playlist, and because I have a couple hundred videos up. Okay, and or perhaps check out another reader. There's a lot of amazing readers on YouTube. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into this. I actually dealt with a delay right now. The yard person is out and like doing the whatever they're doing with the loud thing, whatever it is. So so that I'm gonna I hope I don't have to pause the video, you guys. As I've said, I've dealt with a lot of delays. So let's go ahead and get into things, you guys. Okay, again, this is gonna be a general collective reading. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Actually, let me say a quick prayer, you guys, because this is my first reading of the day. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. You could be feeling a heavy betrayal from someone that is supposed to be close to you, someone that you have been perhaps trying to have a relationship with. This could be family, friend, partner, somebody you work with, whatever the case, okay? But I'm getting that you could feel like you were played in regards to a situation. I don't know what this is going to be. It's going to be different for everyone, but there's a heavy energy of betrayal. And you, like, for instance, you may have cut contact with someone for whatever reason, right? And you just felt like you weren't getting your needs met in this relationship. So you could have actually decided to go no contact with this individual. And this no contact could have been going on for, weeks, months, years. All right. And then this person like wanted to contact you out of the blue, and they made an excuse to do so. And basically they sucked you into the manipulation, and then chose to betray you. Like this person could have manipulated certain things to come from, like, say, whatever this person has done, it's very covert. They've done it in a very covert way. They manipulated a conversation perhaps in order to get you to say certain things. And this could be leaving you feeling like they literally played you. And you could feel really like, and listen, I'm not trying to make anyone feel fearful or feel bad about themselves or whatever. This is a huge opportunity for you to learn and this person, whoever did this, it's a huge opportunity for them to learn as well. But I'm getting that they're not getting things. You could be just seeing things for what they are now. This could be your first experience dealing with somebody that's very covert in this way. This could be a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, somebody that you could be close with. This could also be somebody that you work with, a boss. Take it how it resonates. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to actually pull overall energy from this True Crime deck first today. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some information? Cover up. This could have been a cover up. This person could have reached out to you because they were wanting to cover something up. This person could be guilty as AF. Let me just put it that way. They did something here. They could have tried to create an accident in your life. imprisonment. I haven't seen that card in overall energy in a while. Cult. Let's get 2 more. Legal proceedings. Oh my God. This is so not funny, you guys. I'm so sorry. Please do not like hate me for laughing about this because it's really not funny. I'm actually like laughing because I can't believe it. Like, it's so shocking. This could be how you could deal with things. You could laugh whenever something's serious because you're like, what is going on? Ooh, we have mind control, so manipulation. Make it 1 more, please. Neighborhood. And we have grandparent. Ooh. Do you guys see that? I can't say the word at the bottom. Please look at the screen. I'll give you a second to do so. This could have something to do with a grandparent. Oh, a grandparent could have left you something, a gift, and this person was jealous, so they created some obstacles for you here. I don't know why people do this to themselves. All right, you guys, let's get some clarification here on these. If you guys wouldn't mind liking the reading, it would really help get these messages out to others, and I would so appreciate it. All right. I am really interested to get into this reading, you guys. Whoever's done what they've done here, they do not want this reading to happen. I can promise you that. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some overall, or not overall, can we get some clarification, please, for this cover-up? What does the collective need to know about this? Clarify cover-up. Someone's trying to cover up their bad choices. Come through spirit. One more for cover-up. Emotional intelligence. So you can be very aware of what's going on here. You could be hip to whatever's happening here. We have emotional intelligence, and look at, there's somebody here caregiving for someone on a walker or something. Clarify. Oh, I didn't get a chance. Envy. So somebody's bad choices were because of envy. And you could be like seeing this, you could be like, oh yeah, I'm well aware. And so they could have done something now, made a very bad choice that now they have to cover up. Clarify accident. Ooh, the situation's about to pop. Oh, this, yeah, okay, never mind. I thought this card didn't go in here. The situation's about to pop off in flames because somebody's caught perhaps trying to cause an accident for you, or there's evidence of something, or somebody was trying to cause an accident, a car accident. Somebody was trying to do something and make it look like an accident. I don't know, let's get more information. Somebody's caught though, and there's evidence. And now this situation's about to pop off. All right, let's clarify imprisonment. We'll come back and clarify it through this again. We have running away. So this is divorce, breaking contract. It could very well be that, or it could just be a contract being broken, but somebody's trying to run away from going to prison for something they did with a contract. This doesn't have to be a divorce. It could just be the breaking of a contract. Somebody could be running away from this. Now, depending on the situation, it could be about a divorce, but I'm picking up it's probably not, but it could be. One more for imprisonment. Getting played. Y'all, what was I just talking about in the beginning of this reading? Manipulation, lies, and control. You could feel like this person played you, and now they're trying to run away, or you could even be trying to run away from this person. You could feel like somebody needs to go to jail for what they did. Clarify cult. Investigating. Someone's investigating a cult. Y'all, this reading is... Okay, one more for cult, please. What else do we need to know? Keeping a promise. Somebody could be keeping a promise to investigate something. One more for cult. Insecure. One more for cult. Oh, interesting. Something about medications, prescription medications. Hold on. Somebody could be... Somebody's investigating something. This could have to do with a cult, or a cult is investigating something. Excuse me. Somebody's keeping a promise here to make someone insecure. Yeah, this person could be putting on a show. This is all like a lie or something. Let's clarify legal proceedings. You could already be knowing the T, collective. You could already know this. This is clarifying legal proceedings. So your intuition could have already like given you this information. You may just be getting some type of like confirmation that this has gone on. Okay, so you could be like already knowing, like you could be seeing what's going on. You might not have proof, but your intuition is going to be confirmed. And you're going to be like, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Somebody could only be reaching out to do something because they're being investigated. You could know this. Clarified legal proceedings. What else do we need to know? Fighting for what you love. You may be having to fight for yourself here, collective. In legal proceedings. I'm not sure I'm supposed to take these. I will. We're getting a room. This was on the bottom of the deck a second ago. And sexual protection. Somebody could have said you were like, look, if this isn't part of your reading in your situation, then please disregard it. I'm not out here calling people, you know, easy or whatever, but somebody could be doing something, saying that you did something in neighborhood hotel rooms in regards to sex and you weren't using protection or something. Like, I don't think that's funny by any means, but I'm just trying to make sense of what all this is right here. Let me get one more for neighborhood. Kicked to the curb. Somebody could have lied on you because you kicked them to the curb. This could be this individual that's trying to cover something up here. Can I get one more for legal proceedings? Tantric sex. So someone could be saying this. You could have broke up with somebody and then they started talking crap about you, saying you were hooking up with people at the neighborhood hotel, motel. And we have falling apart. So do you see the facade on this doll is cracked? So something's falling apart. Their facade has cracked. Their mask is falling off and falling into pieces. When it comes to something here, you could be to the point where you're just fed up and you're like, I have to get some type of legal help. You could be, you know, praying. Like, listen, if you're not praying, I highly suggest you pray, and try to get answers to this. Try to get protection from your angels, from your guides, your spirit team. Try to get answers, because this is, wow. That's all I can say right now is wow. All right, Holy Spirit or angels, can I get some clarification for cover up? What do we need to know about this person's bad choices over envy? What do we need to know about this cover up? Legal matters. Someone's trying to cover up that they're being investigated for something. This could be, you could know who this is because they could be like a caregiver or caregiving for someone, a grandparent or something. This person made really bad choices. They could have tried to do something legally to you, and now they're trying to cover this up. Can I get one more for cover up, please? Mirroring. I just heard mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I'm picking up like a serious, like narcissistic vibe from this. Somebody could be in the mirror all the time. I know what the card means. I know what mirroring means. I'm not, somebody could be projecting a false image or something on you. They could have made a bad choice to do something. Like, you could have said, if I find out you've done anything else in regards to this situation, this person, whatever they've done, you could have said you will be met with legal matters. And now they could have like doubled down and came back to you. But they're definitely trying to cover up their bad choices. One more for cover up, please. What else do we need to know? Losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. Clarify accident. We have bad credit, debt, and unemployment. Someone could have got caught doing something when it comes to finances or paying somebody something with a credit card. This could be what evidence has been found. This person could have got caught paying for something. They could have got paid to, or let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, guys, I'm getting ahead of myself. Whoever did this, they could have paid somebody to create an accident with a freaking credit card. And this could have been got them caught. You guys, I don't normally laugh this much in a reading, but I just can't even believe that. Is this for real? And I'm so sorry, because it's not to be insensitive. It's just out of pure shock. One more for accident. Shady. This person is shady, and you know it. You know that whatever they did, these shady dealings, they are going to catch up with them. Clarify imprisonment. Somebody could be afraid of going to prison, so they're trying to do whatever they can here to get themselves out of it, including running away. We have sex addiction. Wow. Okay. Feelings. Okay, this is the other thing I'm getting, you guys. So I put this card down, right? And then I put this over it, and it says feelings and addiction. So, and that's over manipulation and getting played. So you could be having feelings around this person's addiction to manipulation, addiction to lies and control. This, just disregard the sex, because I don't even think that's part of this. It could be though, so take it how it resonates, okay? Can I get some more information about imprisonment, please? What else does the collective need to know? Somebody could be feeling like they miss you. They could have pretended to miss you to contact you. This was only so they could play you when it comes to something, because they're trying to run away from getting put in jail. But this is what this person did to play you. They played on your feelings, saying, I love you, or I miss you. And this could be, I'm not getting they said I love you. I'm just getting that they said I miss you, or they acted like they missed you. They manipulated things in order to control the situation. Clarified cult. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, so that's why I love you. True colors. You could be in somebody, there's something going on with an investigation here, and someone's insecurity bringing out their true colors. A cult. This person could have worked with a cult, literally paid a cult to create an accident for you. And now you see their true colors. They could have lied and said you were doing substances or addicted to substances. One more for cult, please. Pop the question. What? I see your true colors shine through. So you could really see this person's true colors. You may be like, oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding. Something about a ring, something about jewelry, something about somebody wanting to be with you, or pop the question, or there's a question here about someone's intentions. There's a question about an investigation. That could be why they reached out to you. We have fake news, DNA pregnancy. This could be about that. Somebody could be wanting to pop the question because someone's pregnant, but I'm really getting there's something about fake news here. This person could have been spreading fake news. This could be part of what's being investigated. This cult could have been spreading fake news. Somebody could have said you were pregnant. We have turning your back. So you could have turned your back to these people, this cult, this situation. You may not have anything to do with substances. You could be keeping a promise to this individual where you could have said, I will investigate things, I will find out what is going on, and I will find out what your part in this has been. And you could be the one keeping a promise to investigate something. You could be the one keeping a promise in order to investigate a cult or a group of people coming for you, if that's the case. Clarify legal proceedings. What do we need to know? Family. You could already be knowing the tea about a family, or this could literally be your family collective. And if it is, I am so sorry. I feel your pain when it comes to this. Without going into my situation, I feel your pain. There's nothing worse than having a family and them doing some kind of foolery behind the scenes here. You could just be an only child in this family if this is your family. Someone could have tried to take you to court to fight for something and saying that they love you, when in fact you may not have even had anything to do with these people for like 30 years, 20 years, 10 years, something crazy like that. Can I get one more for legal proceedings? If you are an only child and this is your family, I just want you to know that you are not alone. I know how this is. I know that, like, let's just say you are an only child. You are not in the position to where you could feel very ganged up on, right? So it's not like you have a sister or a brother, anybody to take your side and be like, oh yeah, I know mom, dad, they're messed up, whatever, right? Out to lunch, whatever the situation may be. They could literally be trying to cause legal matters for someone. This could be you. And you could already know this. This is like not new news to you or something, but you could feel like abandoned by the people that were supposed to love you. You could feel really sad because you could feel like all of a sudden one day something happened. Now I'm really picking up that there's somebody here that's really good at manipulating. This could be it. I'm going to get some tarot in a minute because I want to find out some other things. We have self-love. So you could be fighting against your family so you can have literal self-love. Somebody's trying really, really hard to discredit you. They could have been saying you were having reckless love and sex. What? Or someone in your family did something really reckless. That's what this is. It's not about sex, you guys. And I have to make these abbreviations, you guys, because, yeah, you too. All right, spiritual gifts. So your spiritual gifts could have told you what was going on here, collective. This could be why you kicked these people to the curb, this person to the curb, whatever the situation is here. You could have known that something weird was going on. They could have tried to talk crap behind your back. They could have tried to get other people to kick you to the curb. Something about a neighborhood, though. You may be needing to literally protect yourself in your neighborhood. Look at it says sexual protection, but technically, this is what are you okay, baby? Anyway, okay. So yeah, so you may actually need to be protecting yourself in your own damn neighborhood. But your spiritual gifts could be literally protecting you. You may be 10 steps ahead of whatever's gone on here. You could have had you could have had like an inkling, like you knew what was going on here. If this person reached out to you, you may not have trusted them. You may not have trusted them because like the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. So that being said, if this person reached out to you to cover up something that they did here legally that they're worried about because they did it out of envy, this could have been to take some money or to do something here that was not good and perhaps most likely illegal with all these other cards out here. So you could have known what was happening when it happened. You could have done like just deduced from what was going on here. You could have been like, okay, well, this, that, the other happened. What does this person have to gain? Why is this, like you could actually be dealing with, let's say a mother who says, oh, I'm just doing whatever I'm doing because I care about my child. And you're like, I haven't even talked to you for 10 years. Like you haven't even reached out to me to ask me if you can see a picture of me. You haven't FaceTimed me. You haven't done nothing. So all of a sudden now you're reaching out to me. Like you could already have done the healing with this. And if you haven't, it can be done. And I'm speaking from a place of experience. So you could be fed up with this situation, absolutely fed up with it. With these tricksters, with these phony illusions that somebody's trying to, this fairy tale someone's trying to weave. And that's funny because this is coming under mirroring. And remember earlier I said mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? This person who's living a freaking fairy tale. This was a bad choice for this person to do something, lie in court, spin illusions when it comes to something. And now, like you could be like leaving this person on red, cutting contact. We have karmic lesson and getting readings. This shady person could be learning a karmic lesson, but I'm getting that they're not if they still are reaching out and manipulating you. Somebody could be getting readings. Somebody could be looking at your astrological birth chart, like if this is a parent or something, or someone here. Because, you know, this is the thing, is you have to have someone's time of birth, date, and where they were born in order to actually know or be able to look into these types of things. So, excuse me, this person may actually be a parent, but I'm not gonna, you know, until we get more information, I'm not going to speak too much about that. Clarify imprisonment. Backstab, deception, mind games, pain. Somebody created pain. They tried to manipulate, lie, and control something. They could have an addiction to manipulation. Now you could be running away from these people or this person because they backstabbed you. Now this person could be going to jail because they literally backstabbed you, collective. This is really sad, you guys. I'm sorry. Clarify cult. Let's get one more, sorry, for imprisonment. Rejected. Somebody could feel rejected for what they did. Somebody could have been someone could be going to jail for trying to get you rejected. Somebody could, okay, this person, whoever is a part of this, could have literally broke you in a relationship up. They could have done something, manipulated or tried to control a relationship, and they were purposely trying to get you rejected by this person, or get you to reject this person and break this contract. This person could be trying to run away from whatever they did here, this manipulation. You and your person could be involved in this, and this, I'm really getting like an evil parent, you guys. I hope that's not what's going on here, but yeah, you could have said goodbye to this person. They wanted you to reject someone, or they wanted this person to reject you. I'm really getting that this person has very little empathy, if any at all. Yeah, look at that, you guys. Separation. So they really were trying to do something here. Get you separated from this person. Have you secluded. They were manipulating this in order to perhaps have you rejected when it comes to something. Clarify cult, please. Side hustle. Someone's side hustle. Somebody could be getting investigated or investigated you, saying you had a side hustle that had something to do with illicit substances. This was fake news. This is showing this person's true colors. This could be why you turned your back on this person. You could have tried to ask them a question about something and they lied. Yeah. Somebody could have tried to get you investigated, saying you were doing something with drugs. Wow. If this is your own flippin' parent, you guys, I am so sorry. This can be some of the worst types of betrayal. Especially because it makes you literally feel like you may not have no choice other than to just walk away and close this cycle. Wow, 2 cards for cycle. Close this cycle that's been going round and round and round for a long time. You could have made a promise to this person that you will investigate something, you will find out what's gone on. And in the meantime, you're closing this cycle out. This fake news, just being done with whatever this is that this person did. They could have done this because they were insecure and envious. They could have tried to create a problem with a relationship by speaking lies to someone about you, and you want to investigate this and find out what's really happened because you don't trust these people or this person. Now, this could be like just like an evil, jealous mother. And they could have actually like manipulated other people in your family to come against you. This was really reckless. Clarify legal proceedings. Trap. This family did something, this family member did something reckless in order to trap you. But you have self-love and you already know what's going on here because you already know the tea. So a parent could have tried to trap you or something like that. And if not, this is this cult family that tried to do this. One more for legal proceedings. Twin flame. Ooh. They could have tried to get your own twin flame to trap you. If you were dating somebody or are dating somebody and you feel like they're doing something behind the scenes that's not making sense, they could be working with this family. You guys, listen. This is not something that, a reading that I would ever want for anyone. And I am so incredibly sorry. My heart goes out to you if this has gone on. If this person really did try to separate you and your twin. Clarify legal proceedings. If you guys aren't familiar with the twin flame journey, I suggest checking it out when this reading's over. So you're able to follow what I'm saying here. So this is bad news. This family is getting bad news of legal proceedings. You could know this was coming. You could have even spoke to an attorney at this point. Or an investigator. You could have asked first, like asked and been like, can you please tell me what's going on? Because if you don't, I'm going to be forced to like get like an attorney or a private investigator or something. And you may have enough information. And if you find out this person broke the law and or lied about you in any way, shape, or form, and you get evidence of this, you might be able to sue them for the cost of the private investigator or the attorney. All right, let's clarify neighborhood, please. Wish. Somebody wants you kicked to the curb, perhaps? One more for ghost, neighborhood. Psycho. Okay, let's see. We've got, now this could be something to do with a crazy ex, an obsessed ex, an ex that will not let go. They could have been they could actually be in your neighborhood. This psycho ex could be in your neighborhood. They could live, like they could have moved close to you or something. So they could watch you. But your spiritual gifts could have told you what was up here. Or there's something going on with a crazy ex and sexual protection and getting a room or a motel, hotel. And now something's falling apart. We have happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focused. You could be happily single after being with this psycho. Clarify neighborhood. Yeah, heartbreak. This was on the desk whenever I picked up the deck to shuffle it. So heartbreak. So this psycho ex could be heartbroken that you kicked them to the curb. And now they want you to be ghosted. They want things to happen to you. Why can't people just respect people, respect their wishes? I'm getting that you didn't break up with this person. If you broke up with them and they're your crazy psycho ex, I'm getting that you didn't break up with them because they're freaking perfect. That's for sure. Police station. Somebody could have went to the police and lied, wished you to get some sort of charges, wished for you to be investigated, said something about you doing things, naughty things at hotels in your neighborhood or something. Oh wait, let's get some tarot. Somebody could have said this about you. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Can we get some information about this cover-up? Who's involved here? You could have had to defend yourself against this situation, these tricksters, these illusions, these bad choices somebody made. If you haven't put up boundaries, you may need to. You may be feeling like the wounded warrior when it comes to something, or that's the energy you may be going into. You may need to just protect yourself at this particular point, or you've had to protect yourself, and now somebody's trying to cover up how they were coming at you. Clarify, cover up. Yeah, whatever hidden secret. They're trying to keep something hidden and a secret. They're trying to cover this up. These bad choices. Somebody could have done some type of moon magic even. This mother. This mother could be, thank you, Spirit, for making this very clear with the Empress. This could be a mother, you guys, that's envious. A mother who's envious. And this is why she made the bad choices to be living in a freaking fairy tale, trying to create illusions, confusion. This trickster, manipulative. I mean, this person does nothing without manipulating. Everything out of their mouth is a manipulative game. It's terrible. All right, clarify accident, please. Can we get one more for accident? Yeah. This person tried to lie to cause an accident for you. They tried to, this could have been to steal something. 7 of Swords, you guys. This shady person could be getting caught now. Their word means nothing with bad credit here. They could be getting caught for whatever it is that they did. They could have been trying to create an accident by lying and manipulating something here. Clarify imprisonment. What do we need to know? Wow. The Chariot, you guys. This can also speak of, like, you know, the police. Somebody's afraid they're going to prison. They may already know they can be going to prison for backstabbing you, manipulating you, being addicted to playing games with your life. They're coming. They're coming for this person. This person knows that if you investigate something, they're going to jail. This is why they're reaching out to you saying, well, I miss you, or acting like they miss you. They may not have said that. They may have just been acting like they care, or saying. They could even be saying they care. Well, you're my child. I love you so much. There's nothing that a mother or father wouldn't do in order to take care of their child. And you could be like, I've been on my own since I was 15 or 16 years old. And you could be older, like my age, like 45, 50, something like that. Yeah, this is definitely family or someone from your past. This person could be unstable. Literally, this person from your past could be unstable. This is why they did what they did. Manipulated, backstabbed, created some sort of deception. All right, clarify cult, please. What do we need to know about this? Wow, judgment. Someone's under judgment and being investigated. It could be this cult, this parent, mother. Sorry, guys, he's coming back by with the blower thing, so my apologies. I'm just gonna push through it here. Let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, so judgment. So they could be under judgment right now. They could have worked with a cult, or they are part of a cult or something like that. This was their side hustle, working with this cult. They could have lied to a cult in order to give some type of fake news or something. And now they're under judgment for this, okay? You could be like keeping a oh, I shouldn't have shown that card, dang it. So yeah, they are under judgment right now for something that they did on the side with perhaps a cult. They could have tried to do something here when it comes to substances. Oh my God, really? Okay, so let's keep going here. Yeah, this was their wish fulfillment. Their wish fulfillment was to do something here with a cult. They could have tried to get a cult to actually investigate you by telling them some sort of fake news. Now you want to close this cycle out. You're turning your back because you see this person's true colors. You could see what they've been doing here, and you could be keeping a promise to look into something here. Their wish fulfillment could have been to bring judgment on you, and now you're going to flip the script and you're going to find out the truth about what has gone on here with this person and what they've done. Now, they could have actually like worked with a cult, or they could actually be part of a cult. I don't know. You have to take it how it resonates, okay? And if this is not your situation, please do not try to make this fit or anything, okay? Clarify legal proceedings. Clarify legal proceedings. Yeah, this person's in their head. They could be worried about this person could be literally worried about going to jail. They did something to bind themselves. When it comes to something here, they could have worked with the actual twin flame. Your family could have worked with your twin flame. And now they could have wanted to trap you, and now they could be being trapped. This is, they're not, they did something really reckless now to bind themselves to something. This could be family. This could be a twin flame. They could have done something with a twin flame here. This could be bad news that you're going to get. This person could be getting bad news because they're in, you know, they put themselves in a self-imposed prison. One more for legal proceedings. Yeah, because they were watching you, collective. They did something here. They could have worked with a twin flame to trap you by watching you. They could have been illegally watching you, stalking you, doing something to that effect. And you could know this. You could know that they were a part of something. One more for legal proceedings. Yeah, now that it's just a matter of time, they're waiting for something to come in. They're waiting. They know that they're in trouble. They could even be considering traveling somewhere. Or this could be what they did. They could have traveled somewhere to watch someone or stalk someone. Oh, yeah. To create some confusion. Some illusions. This is family, you guys. I mean, I can't make it up. They could be delusional. They could have done something out of straight up delusion. They could have even said this was why they were watching you, because you were delusional. Yeah, no. Wow. Clarify neighborhood. Clarify neighborhood, please. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Knight of Cups. So something about either someone you are dating, somebody you were dating, somebody coming in with some type of an offer. This Psycho X could have wanted you to be ghosted from this person that was coming in. Y'all, like, I've already said this as this far. I've already said everything. So this Psycho X could have wanted to have you ghosted by somebody by telling them that you were meeting people at hotel rooms in your neighborhood, and now to have, you know, tantric sex, and this is why you kicked someone to the curb, that this psycho person, which is, I'm getting, not true. And now this facade, whatever it is that they've built here, is cracked and it's about ready to fall apart. This could have been for grandparents, some type of money. One more for neighborhood. Wow. Oh yeah. Someone's being investigated and they don't like this. They could be mad. They could be sitting like this, like, because they're mad. They're being investigated. The light's being shined on something here. They could have even tried to offer you something. Could have tried to give you something that you refused. Like, yeah, something. Not sure. Let's get one more. Clarify neighborhood. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to say it, but I will now. They sacrificed you, collective. They really, truly wanted you gone out of the picture. You could have been poisoned. Now, if you're not, this reading's not for you. But this Psycho X, it has something to do with that, and somebody's investigating. So this could be being investigated. Hold on, y'all, my camera looks crooked. So this might be something being investigated. This could be why someone's going to jail. This is why these legal proceedings are here. This is why this mother's trying to cover something up here, because she was part of this sacrifice. She wants to keep this hidden. She did this for envy. Wow. One more, please. This could be a Leo. Yeah, light's being is shined on this situation, this delusional person. This person could be watching all the time. You could be this person's kid. This person, again, could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be, but it could be somewhere in their chart. Oh, we have the Emperor. There could be a father involved as well. This, something about a father being illuminated as well. So there could be both a mother and a father in here that have done something. Somebody paid someone some money. Somebody gave someone some money to put somebody out in the cold. This could have been a mother that did this to a father. This could be being illuminated. I still want more information. Is there anything else, Holy Spirit? Queen of Cups. So this was done to a great individual, a caring, kind, loving person. This could be masculine or feminine. Anyone can be in this Queen of Cups energy, but what they did here was really crappy to a really good person. Yeah, they could have done something here with something happened really fast, or they wanted something to happen really fast. And there could be messages online, text messages, some sort of fast communication that came through about this, getting them investigated. Yeah, this could have been over the web. They could have been trying to literally cause you burdens, or not burdens, take you out. This could have been on the web. They could have been doing something on the web. They could have been trying to manipulate something on the web. If you work online, they could have been doing something. There could be communication on the web about them wanting to take someone out or create endings. For a star. Can't make it up, you guys. There could be an Aquarius involved, a Pisces, Taurus, heavy Pisces, Aries. Yeah, now someone's in their head. They're having freaking nightmares. They cannot sleep. They're like, oh my God, what have I done? Yeah, what have you done? Good question. Maybe you should start telling the truth. Can I get one more, please? Anything else we need to know? I keep saying one more, you guys, but yeah. This could have been family. This person ruined a family. They could be a homewrecker. Justice. Justice for what this person did. Yeah, they planned something here. They invested in something here. They took action to do something here. They could have come in or they could have come in fast, but this is, the police could be running to try to fix the situation or investigate the situation. Authorities could be investigating what this person invested in, what they planned, what they took action to do. This might have felt like it took a really, really long time for the authorities to come in. You may not even be aware of this yet, but with Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And that being said, this could feel like it's taking forever, but this justice is coming in. You will, yeah, look at this. Okay, so, wow. You could have been waiting for something to come in here, collective. So you are going to end up with justice here. If there was some type of money or something that you were due, this will be put back in the right hands. You will be given this. This person tried to manipulate something here when it comes to your home life and some money. Again, you could have been due some money or something. This person's getting bad karma for trying to take this Ten of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this person's getting bad karma for what they did. They could be knowing that this is coming in and now you've cut them off because you're emotional about the fact that they're a freaking devil and that they were trying to create issues for you, trying to make you the wounded warrior. But you have strength. You're an earth angel. And whatever's going on here, you've transformed, and now you're going to have public recognition for this. This could go public, what these people worked on. You could have fought these people all by yourself. These people could have been working with a cult. They could have been doing the absolute most to cause you a tower. And you survived this sacrifice. You could have survived being poisoned. You survived this tower. You could be a high priestess. You could actually have very, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? You could be having really strong intuition. You could be, anything you ask for as far as like, a question about whatever's gone on, you get the answers to this. Somebody's name could be Jay. Yeah, somebody could have been looking into this and realized that you're very, I keep wanting to say very. So you're very enlightened to this situation. You're keen on what's gone on. You have very, very strong spiritual gifts. Your intuition exceeds normal intuition. You could have known that there was something strange going on here with this Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles. They could have been sending someone into you to be a lover. Wow, look at this. So they could have been sending someone in, a player that you were dating. They could have been wanting this person to breadcrumb you or walk away from you. Now this person's in regret. Now they want to run away or they want to move on from it. But the truth is here. This person was a fool. They tried to burden you, and now they're at a crossroads for this heartbreak. Wow. All right, you guys, let's get, let me get some signs, and then we'll get a overall message. Let me turn this down now. All right, this could be anywhere in someone's chart. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, south node, etc. This, and if you don't know everyone's sign in their birth chart, it's hard to know who this is. So just take it how it resonates. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could be a Cancer, born June 21st through July 22nd. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Now, the other thing is these things could have happened in Cancer season or Aquarius season. Aquarius could be born January 20th through February 18th. Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. Can I get two more? Aries. Y'all, I almost just said Aries. I could feel it. March 21st through April 19th, and Leo again. And we have Taurus on the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be stubborn AF. All right, let's get a positive message here. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get a positive message to close out the reading? Thank you. We have infinity, unlimited potential. Someone could be 43, something about a 7-year. What goes around comes around. It's also what I'm getting. Hold on, I can't see. The infinity symbol, also known as the lemniscate, is a symbol that literally has no end. You can't pinpoint where it ends or it begins, but it still continues. The possibilities are endless. Dream big, set challenging goals, and break through any barriers, real or imagined. Anything is possible, so release any self-imposed limitations. If you are doubting your own ability, now it's time to believe in your potential. The lemniscate can also signify that you are on to something bigger than you can even imagine. Whatever ideas you have now can grow exponentially. This card is also a reminder to resist settling for less. It might appear easier, but you are destined for more. Keep going. So you may be in a situation where you want to keep going to investigate something, to find out truth about something. If this audio is not linked up with my words, I'm going to be upset. This will be like, I did 2 readings yesterday, you guys, that didn't even record. And it seems as though my words are really delayed on this now. So anyway, I hope that's not the case. So anyway, you have multiple possibilities here in order to expand. That you could be dealing with an ongoing situation that you want to find out the truth about. These people could have investigated you, and now you want to investigate them. You could be feeling like, seriously, what goes around comes around. They could have done something here, and it could have created them to sabotage themselves. But remember, collective, you are loved. Resist settling for less. You are destined for more. All right? All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here because I don't want this reading to go too long and take too long to upload. But I hope this has helped in some way, you guys. I really do. I'm really sorry that this situation is what it is. I can just tell you, I can't say much, but I can tell you I can relate to this. And I'm really, really sorry that this has happened. And I really hope that there is some way to rectify the situation, or you have the ability to do some type of investigation if this is your situation. All right? Not everything in tarot has to be acted on. most of the time, this is to help your own self-growth, okay, to empower you. And sometimes that's what needs to be done in order for a situation to change, if you get what I'm saying, okay? Sometimes it's for our own soul's growth. It's not for us to go out, tell anybody that we know something. I would specifically not say anything to this person or people. This could be a mother and a father. And if the father is involved, the mother could have started this. Your psycho ex could be involved as well. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. If you like the way I read, please do like the reading and subscribe if you would like. Okay? All right, you guys, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye.